Right. If 3.0. Let's claim the trophy. Better play.
What was it that we wanted? To be remembered as heroes. Or to perish and be forgotten. Yet we knew we never had a choice.
The flames of perdition follow at your heels.
What? You killed them all.
But you may yet be cleansed.
Stop. Stay away from me.
Repent.
Skill issue.
What are you? You goddamn monster.
We have a situation. The Colonel was just taken out within our safe zone.
Eyes up.
Who are you? We do have a confirmed sighting of the sniper.
Sniper.
The Menace are probably lurking nearby. Take Marshall with you. Find them.
Skill surplus.
Six years of war has deeply shaken our faith and our resolve.
I'll come find you after the war ends. How does that sound?
I now know the true cause of the conflict.
It's my birthday,
And I've
then
seen the
happy
face
birthday.
of the true enemy.
Welcome stream.
Farewell, Garon.
I want you to save yourself.
At the 11th hour, this war will come to an end.
Scheiße! Scheiße! Deckung! Sanitäter! Hilfe!
That's... They brought it back. The old title screen format. Or event screen format. For that, I want to
You're right on time.
check.
I was just...
Have you not heard of Demos?
That is
If
World War
possible,
One.
a knock on the door will be appreciated.
World War Two. No click. Click is forever shelved. Still has not appeared in anything. Version Tactical's telegram provides one piece of acid cipher paper. Skulls, hidden messages. Just that. That'll just happen naturally. Probably. These things are arcane skill of being irrelevant. Incredibly rude. I will not stand for this click disrespect. I do really like this event screen format. It's a lot better than just the... It is a lot better than just the scroll on the side. After the flood, a new era, bearing many marks of another time, guided an endless spiral of war. So presumably, oh, this is actually just chapter 11. Actually just chapter 11.
Everyone imagines their future. In most, they grow up, they make friends, get married, and hope to make their fathers and grandfathers proud. We enter this new era full of those same hopes for our future. We had no idea what lay in wait for us. We called it the triumphant opening to the greatest era in history. A rite of passage for every man to be. Join us in an adventure side by side, bound by courage and loyalty. Return home victorious, and let your legend be told for generations to come. That was the future we imagined. Now, those sweet and fitting lies have melted away. Barely
Cannot
more than
wait to
children,
experience the horrors
we
of
find
war.
ourselves bound, not for adventure, but for an open grave of mud and ruin. Those of us who were lucky, or unlucky, to survive this battlefield, were forged into something new. Numb, cruel, corrupted. The earth became fire and mud, and all of us devils. What was it that we wanted from this war? To be remembered and celebrated as heroes? Or to forget and be forgotten? The answer may seem obvious, but the question itself lies at fault. Because death,
Time.
meaningless
For what?
death, came for thousands of us, every day. And we knew. We soldiers
never had a choice.
What do you see?
Iceberg.
Anything else?
A flood.
Is the era gone?
No.
Well then, what year is it now?
1920.
Subconscious stable. No sign of invasive illusions. Cognition reality match rate normal. Our test subject awakens. Last question. What's this?
Colorblind test. The shadow of death.
The shadow of death, where a devil lurks within. Its claws so sharp, they might tear someone into pieces, shredding all rationality and hope.
Not funny, Vertin. What a horrid image.
Pardon me. Then it must be an elephant.
Bad jokes aside, your mental status is within tolerances.
This test isn't like the others, from the artificial somnambulism we used to go through.
It's a special examination we've prepared for all personnel involved in the Antarctic operation. It wasn't my idea, by the way.
He powers down her equipment, the whirs and hums of its electrical current fading with a soft drone.
I would say, based on your recovery so far, you could have been discharged a week ago, but we had strict orders to complete our entire course of treatment outlined in the medical manual. Whatever it is that hides under the Antarctic, it didn't do any additional harm to your mental health. You're lucky, you know. Many others have suffered irreversible damage that will limit their day-to-day lives.
What about Nautica and Miss Stranger?
The first time Vern didn't suffer mental trauma.
I have no access to Miss Stranger's information. All I know is she's been sent to another department for treatment. As for Nautica, she's doing great.
Mesmer Jr. offers her judgment in plain
Where
terms.
is she now? Does she have enough space to stretch?
Mr. Hoffman cleared out a lecture hall for her. I wouldn't call it a palace, but it's spacious enough to meet her needs. Too bad, though. Now she's being cornered in there by every arcane biologist, ancient myth enthusiast, and crazy ritualist we have on staff. I guess they've decided she's an invaluable opportunity to learn more. You do have access to that hall if you really want to know how she's doing. Just go knock on her door. She's also been asking about you.
Therapist averts her gaze and shifts away to end the conversation as she begins to tidy the ward. Soft knock at the door breaks the awkward tension.
Timekeeper? Come on in, Sonetto.
The splash of orange from her waist is a welcome break from the dull gray and white. Sonetto casts a polite glance toward her old classmate.
Hi, Mesmer. How's the Timekeeper doing?
She's good to go.
Thank you. Just a minute.
Sonetto recalls today's agenda.
Timekeeper, Madam Z said the Storm investigation team is back. She's waiting for you in Madam Vice President's office. Let's head that way then.
You two have fun. Take care.
Mesmer Jr. guessed out, staying behind to wrap up her final tasks. She's not gonna go see Nautica. The aftershocks of the tense storm still ripple through the Foundation. Though they've long grown used to changing times, the staff move the geometric corridors like a well-oiled machine or like a clogging artery.
There's so much tension in the air now. I suppose because this storm was different from the
Nautica's
ones we've
fine.
seen before. I look forward to hearing what Madame Z has to say about it.
I have an odd feeling that Constantine is not to be trusted with anything she says.
I don't intend to waste my time on this anymore.
The committee member strides out of the office, his face completely distorted in contrast to his uniform. Another man rushes behind him, doing his best to keep the pace in check.
Please, I thought we reached an agreement, Aaron and I.
However, the one he's chasing has already reached the fork at the end of the hall.
Naturally, I accept the committee's decision. If you really think we don't have to prioritize the manners, then be my guest.
It did kind of just...
Our top priority is to restore peace and order to this era. You should know that.
We're at war, Mr. Pacifist. One far more dangerous than you could possibly conceive.
Pacifist? What do you mean, pacifist?
Ernie doesn't respond. He turns down the left pass and disappears from view. The pacifist committee member gives up his chase and takes the other path.
The room they just came out of, is that...
It does appear so. The Vice President's office. Let's go.
After you.
The expected occupant is nowhere to be seen. Only her chief of staff waits inside.
Very nearly perfect timing, Burton. Senator. I had heard that the rehab center cleared you for release. But it's all the more reassuring to see it for myself.
The signs of the fierce argument that took place linger in the mess of documents thrown over the table.
Madame Z, we saw Irenai and Pedra at the door.
Let's not talk about them for now.
Understood. So, the storm investigation team has returned?
Correct. Thanks to the field agent squad and our investigators, we've collected enough proof to verify your hypothesis. History has changed.
That's all.
The 10th storm has brought us to an entirely different 1920 than we knew. One with the war still raging that should have long been over.
Do we understand why history has changed?
The Plus has two hypotheses. The first centers on the ritual held in the Antarctic. Despite being interrupted, its flood might have changed the storm's nature, which has resulted in an even greater deviation from history as we knew it. Don't look so discouraged. That would be much better than the other theory. After her revival, Arcana may have obtained the power to use the storm to alter the course of history.
If that is the case, in all likelihood, that means this war
is likely a result of international manipulation by Arcana. Manus Vindictae is trying to bring more chaos to the world.
It's always Manus Vindictae. The solemn room welcomes her.
It's been a long time since we last met in this room, Timekeeper.
Still.
It seems like nothing has changed.
But there's no time to dwell on that. I have some critical updates for you. This war may be close to its end. Though the fighting continues, we've begun engaging each side's leaders, and we believe a truce is possible. There will be a peace talk, and the committee has decided to act as its mediator. Peace is always the Foundation's top priority. After this situation is stabilized, we'll pool our resources and focus on the Manus.
I see. How's the progress so far?
The chief of staff answers on her behalf for this deal.
Our branch leaders have built lines of communication, and we have reached an agreement on some of the terms with their respective governments. Pedro will go to meet the commanders on behalf of the Foundation, with the aim to reach a lasting truce by the end of the month. If everything goes well, we may be able to restore peace before the new year.
Now is the time to ask the questions that have been lingering on our minds.
As we arrived, I heard Iranai call Pedra a pacifist. Does Iranai disagree with the Foundation's policy regarding the war?
It isn't a matter of the policy, but the means by which we achieve it, to be precise.
How do you mean?
He and a few others believe all attempts to restore peace are bound to fail unless we destroy the Manus first. In short, he wants to do things the tough way.
It probably is, but it's worth trying. Restore peace first. I want to see. Is this like an actual... It is an actual new chapter already. 2 story chapters in a row. I have more of these to do. Old boots. They once belonged to an unfortunate soul, but perhaps they will grant you better luck. Soldiers lay a corpse on a dry wooden plank, making it effort to place their fallen comrade in something resembling a peaceful pose. The plank, formed by dismantled ammo crates, has been formed into a makeshift sledge complete with a small set of wheels. The handler stands resolutely by the body at the edge of the trench, his tattered cloak making the part of a grim reaper. He kneels, prying off the soldier's dog tags, pockets the bottom half. Mentioning.
This is all we could find. Can you take care of him, Charon?
Natürlich. He will be given a proper burial.
I thought they said this war would end before the winter came.
Now familiar gloom seeps out from behind Rudolph's thick glasses, like tears. Franz lies still, indifferent to this. Another soldier shoves his way through the small crowd, puffing with frustration, paces another leg on the board, completing the set. Then without a word, he removes the boot from the corpse's other leg, matching it with the other.
Now he'll be ready for the march home.
You sure that was Franz's leg?
The kind-hearted Captain Wilhelm looks at his soldier and
Better be. I risked my life up there grabbing it. He promised I could have his boots if he got scraped off.
Mein Gott. I remember when he said that.
He starts to say something but swallows it back. Soldiers huddle together in a narrow trench.
But...
Charon's words come out in a slow drip, seemingly unaware of the conversation.
Andreas went missing in the last attack. The body will be impossible to move off the front lines without him.
Your pony could pet its worm food.
Shut up, Erich!
Please, don't worry. There will be somewhere quiet nearby. But it may take a while to find it.
Take your time, Charon. The weather's cool these days.
Wilhelm attempts a pat on Sharon's shoulder. Not far away, Ron, company commander, sits on an empty water drum. Little boy, warfare is magic. Warfare is magic. His eyes fixed coldly on the trench wall ahead. He drops his cigarette butt and stands.
Charon, come here.
Jawohl.
He responds to his superior.
You remember Montpey? The town near Aria?
Gewiss. We fought there in the warmth of summer. Our Oberstleutnant died in that battle. You were in charge of a company, until you were injured and sent to recover. There were many graves to be dug, but the days were warm and dry.
It was a hard fight to drive our enemy from that town. A damn good one. Even if our lines have only moved a short distance past it since.
But why this talk of Montpet all of a sudden?
Army Command has decided to attend a parley held by the Foundation in Montpet. Colonel Hirschfelder will be present on behalf of our nation. We've handed it over to the Foundation. They're calling it a safe zone.
Many hope that peace will come before the winter.
Major's response is blunt.
The only end to this war I can accept is victory. Total victory over our enemies.
It's been way too long.
They say we've broken through on the Eastern Front. We only need to push our advantage and they'll collapse. Once we've freed up all that manpower and material, we'll be able to crush our enemies here too.
We may run ourselves dry of ammo and blood before then, sir. No cries of victory are loud enough to wake the dead.
Winning here is a part of something far bigger than you could understand.
I already don't like it.
Is it? When you returned to the front after your injury, you came with eyes red as a furnace. You wore an old face, a mask of war. You haven't worn that mask in many years, since before our first taste of battle and blood. A whole class volunteered. Nothing more than schoolboys. We marched obliviously into the killing field. You should rest.
The Major's already thin lips pressed together into a sharp, blade-like line.
Enough with the poems, soldier. I called you with an order. You must go to Montpet. Herr Mühlenberger sent us a package, and I need someone to fetch it for me. I know you'll do your duty for the fatherland, mein Freund. Take as many bodies with you as you can. We can't leave them rotting in the trenches. Dismissed.
The Major gets up and moves down the trench.
Montpet looks like it had been a nice little town. Before the war. Now, its old streets and laneways are pocked with craters and crumbling buildings. Cruel reminders of the brutal battles that raged through it. Silent screams still echo to me from its laneways. A reminder that a man who has seen war will only find peace when he is dead and buried.
The town has seen the worst of the war, but with a sudden influx of traffic and activity, it seems to breathe new life. Streets, barely cleared, are swarming with uniforms, some military, and others checkered with gray and white.
Are you looking for help, sir?
His head creaks in the direction of the voice, finding a young woman, likely a medic. Her golden badge was Foundation's employee, but even more striking is the armor layered on her coat.
Hold on, soldier. I'm Krankenschwester Mascha. Please show your face so I can verify your identity.
Guten Tag, Schwester. What lies beneath this mask will not give you the answer you seek. Here, let this serve for identification.
He rummages out of a notebook from his coat, retrieving a folded idea from within.
Major Eberhard Braun is waiting on a package from Montpet. He sends his NCO to collect it. He did not say from whom.
She receives it, studying the card.
I see. Your name is Paula.
Karan. That is the name the soldiers use, and the one you should use as well. The name you see there doesn't belong to this war any longer.
I've heard your name before.
Ezio instead of Enzio. Suspiciously detailed sea portrait. She returns to the document and scans around as she wrings her hand.
You'll find plenty of packages here. Go ahead and look for whichever one belongs to your Major Braun. But there'll be more paperwork to sign before you can leave with it. If you're willing to wait, things will get moving again once the parley has finished.
Time is a resource the dead have in abundance.
He looks back at her, his body seemingly almost rooted to the spot.
Are you certain you're a right soldier?
The war has taken its toll, but there's nothing you can do to fix these old wounds. You said that you are a medic, Schwester Marsha. Is that why you ask?
Yes, of course. Ordinarily, I would be at a clinic, but I was asked to lend a hand here.
Where are the dead from your clinic laid to rest?
She reflects on his words.
We don't have any yet, by the grace of God. Though, I don't expect that to remain the case. There's a bare slope just outside of town. I noticed it when we first arrived here. It could serve that purpose were someone to die.
That is good to hear.
That someone might die?
The delayed reply leads to a misunderstanding.
No. The slope. A quiet place is needed. Many of us from the front lines could find rest there.
You mean your brothers in arms?
All who need burial are my brothers in arms, though they may have once fought on different sides. Should there be any in your clinic that need it, they will find rest there too. In a coffin under a marker to remember their place as is fitting, if you will allow it.
So be it. You're offering them more decency than most others would. I'll show you the spot.
The outskirts of Montpellier. Dense woods conceal the most obvious traces. Small sounds are amplified.
Who's there?
You've run late.
I barely made it. This whole area is under heavy guard.
The soldier squints, eyes narrowing at the gray-blue uniformed figure ahead.
Where's Hector? He never mentioned you. Give me the countersign.
He raises his weapon, framing the stranger in his
You hear me?
sights.
Who the hell are you?
Yet his target is unfazed.
2 paths lie ahead for you.
What are you talking about?
In one, you lead me to your commander. In the other...
She lowers her rifle and bows her head in a prayer. It
You are
stuns the
led
soldier for a moment.
into perdition.
Murder time.
Je prierai pour vous. Target locked down. This is now.
Just let it auto.
The enemy is at peace. Now is the time of repentance.
Easy video game.
A worthy victory. But the fight is far from over.
The final gunshot rings through the thick forest and fades away. She crouches, retrieving a pouch from the fallen enemy. In the mess of documents and maps, she finds the note she needs.
Foundation. Parley. Hirschfelder.
After reading it, she looks northeast, beyond the tree line. Lies the ruins of Montpellier. I'm sure I'll be fine. Nothing bad ever happens to this game. place all events. A lot of information. The soul horse. Battle of the Birds. Those who claim the pen is mightier than the sword rarely seem to live by their word.
Are you sure you won't come with me, Capitan?
After a long rest, Lilia readies up for a next mission.
Admiral Som assigned this mission to you personally, not the whole team. Besides, Madam Z asked me to stay in the headquarters.
Isn't it going to be boring waiting around here? The Storm Reformation Directive said Team Timekeeper isn't subject to the Foundation's orders. We can go wherever we want.
Yet it also says the Timekeeper is still bound by Madam Z's orders, Lilia.
Ugh. So frustrating.
Reality slams up against her freedom-loving impulses.
I thought I'd finally be able to show you what things are really like out on the steppe. It's going to be a view to remember.
We'll have other chances.
Yeah, I suppose a view like that doesn't change much no matter what era it is. Anyway, any idea when they're going to set you loose again?
I think it will have to wait until after the tension clears.
What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard about the doves and the hawks?
We got birds now? Nah, I just got back from vacation. Let me guess. Same thing as ever. Politics. Go on. Just tell me enough so I know who to blast if someone kidnaps Vertin again.
Simply put, the committee has split into two factions on the Foundation's course of action. The Doves and the Hawks. The Doves insist on seeking peace through diplomacy, hoping to secure advantages in the post-war political landscape.
Uh-huh. And the Hawks?
They believe that the governments we're dealing with have been infiltrated too deeply by Manus Vindicte, so diplomacy is off the table. They want to take more direct action by arresting any high-ranking military and political figures suspected of collaborating with the Manus.
Really? I would have never thought we'd do something like that. Efficient, the kind of plan I like, but also like it could be the mother of all messes.
Precisely. That's why the Doves prevailed, at least for now.
Even the military and everything is infiltrated, I'd imagine it's at least worth the chance to get peace first and have that as a backup lesson. Lilia shakes her head. She's had enough of politics for one day. So true, Lilia.
Complicated. So what side are you on, Capitan?
I'm not on any side.
Departure time. She mounts her SU-01B.
No matter then. I'm on your side. Das Korova!
With a sharp roar, the flying broom shoots out a blast of air, and soon enough the seasoned pilot vanishes into the clouds.
People are dying out there. We have to reduce the number of decision makers. We can't afford any delays. I need all the faction leaders to reach an agreement before the committee meeting starts.
That's why Petra and Irenai were here.
Yes, it was not an easy task to persuade Irenai, but we did it.
Good. But I'm not on either side. It seems like there's no need for me to stay. Why are you keeping me around?
I have my reasons, as I'm sure you expect. The Storm Reformation Act won't keep you and your team secure forever, Verton. The final result of this meeting, whatever it is, will change many things. That may mean more latitude and resources for your team. Then again, it could mean the exact opposite. Anyway, if you intend to seize anything from this opportunity, you'll need to stay until the meeting's over.
Time to go, Sonato.
Quite the takeoff. That must have been Lieutenant Lilia, wasn't it?
Hmm?
Suspiciously detailed NPC portrait. He turns and a red-haired man enters the frame.
Have I got it right, Timekeeper?
You have.
You must be Mr. Creius, the captain of the 12.
Seems you're already acquainted then.
I've read the report on the Antarctic operation. Your name was mentioned.
Sirius nods to Soneto and thanks before adopting a more guarded expression.
I've been reading up on you. Just a few choice selections from your after-action reports before our Antarctic expedition. Seems we have you and your team to thank for thwarting many a wicked scheme, hatched by Manus Vindictae in previous storms. Shame we couldn't put a stop to Arcana's revival, too. Now look at the dog's breakfast of an era we stepped into.
A communication request comes through at the exact moment. Sirius is about to speak again, but lets it go.
I do hope we'll have the chance to cooperate more closely in the future. Feel free to call on me if you find yourself in need, Timekeeper.
Thank you, Mr. Creius. I'm afraid further introductions will have to wait. We're called elsewhere.
The brief encounter ends. Sirius remains where he is, pressing his communicator.
Speak.
I passed along our intel about Manus Vindictae's possible infiltration of the safe zone. Anyone's guess if they're gonna do a damn thing about it. And Marsha was seen leaving the safe zone with an odd-looking German soldier.
Any idea where she's heading?
I kept my distance. Didn't want to risk exposure.
Should I have any concerns about it?
Whatever he is, I don't get the impression he's with Manus. He came up from the lines, started a conversation, and just like that they started walking away. You're jumping at shadows, Chris. Ever since Antarctica, it seems like you've been imagining phantom oil stains on everyone we meet.
I mean, fair. He leaves the remarks unanswered. On the other end is a clear directive.
All the same, keep an eye on her.
And take my eyes off the town. What about searching for those infiltrators?
The Foundation has enough security on site to keep things in check.
Yeah, right. Let's just hope those Hafergrains can do their job. Haven't Merrill and Paravian been transferred to HQ?
I hope you weren't expecting a hand. I need them for my field mission as soon as our application is approved.
Still waiting for that? They haven't learned to trust you yet?
Focus on your mission, Yamalai.
Not many of us have any real idea what it's like to view the trenches from above. But in my haunted dreams and flashes of imagination, I picture them as claw marks. I keep returning to that thought over and over again. The image of some terrible monster ripping the earth apart with its claws. Then we hide, trembling like maggots in the wounds it leaves behind.
Here.
Aaron stops, staring out over the woods, just beginning to advance on a slope that bears the scars of trench work and artillery.
It is quiet enough, but the dead may come to outnumber the empty lodgings below.
I wouldn't have thought the dead mind having neighbors. The real trouble is how far it is from the clinic.
He lets his gaze drift from the hill to settling on her armor.
There is something about you. A contradiction lying under cloth and steel.
Only about like 60. It's fine.
I know what you
Don't
want.
worry about it.
Yes, I was a knight once.
She preempts the question when she's learned to expect.
Like other arcanists, I was enlisted in a special unit and sent to the front as soon as the war started. This armor is only a habit. I'm a medic now. It's not much for protection. Modern bullets go through steel this thin like paper. But I want to remember.
Only in death does the duty end. Yet you live again with the Foundation.
Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well.
Noch eine deiner Fragen? Diesmal werde ich dir keine Antwort geben.
German jump scare. He stumbles at a retort, like a clumsy soldier stuck in mud.
There was no ill intent. The ways of this war do not fall upon your shoulders. Our path is not chosen, nor can it be escaped. The end to our war is found in the grave.
I know. Death shouldn't be the only way a soldier like you can find peace.
Marcia glances back. The view of Montpellier is blocked by a dense forest.
I'm needed back at the clinic.
And there is work to be done here. Please, hear this apology. You have chosen a noble path.
Inside the safe zone, the first round of talks has concluded. The building draped in Foundation banner. Adjacent officers flank him tightly, like worms swimming beside the shark.
This meeting is over.
They drapes a coat over his shoulders. The colonel's mood is sour. His eagerness to end the talks is obvious. Commissioner Pedro follows at a respectful distance, maintaining proper decorum.
Our proposal really is in everyone's best interest. Please, give it a bit more thought, Colonel.
Our best interest, yeah? You have failed to convince me. All I see is the insistence that we pretend this war is not going in our favor. And I will have no more of these ridiculous conspiracies concerning Manus Vindicte. Our war and our victory have nothing to do with this terrorist organization, or cult as it may be. The decisions of His Imperial Majesty's government will only align with a rational assessment of the facts at hand.
The fact that you kind of just know about the secret organization, supposed to be a secret, a little
I fully
suspicious.
understand your concerns.
Words without action.
Would you at least consider a temporary truce? Keep your forces at the front, but halt all active military operations.
The military enters the car.
There are two sides to every truce, Herr Negotiator. Our enemy has yet to show any hint of sincerity.
You are referring to the assassinations.
Do these Schweinehunde have any honor, sending their snipers after our high rank?
Skill issue. Time freezes. Bloom of crimson explodes out from the colonel's neck. Beats them, rising crescendo to meet the distant blooming crack. A rifle.
What the?
Time melts back into motion. Shouts erupt. Feet thunder. Weapons fire off at shadows. Pedro feels someone yanking at his collar. The pull growing stronger.
Cover, Mr. Petra.
Soldiers strive toward their fallen officer. Chaos drowns out all else.
Sanitäter! Der Oberst wurde getroffen! Wir brauchen los! Bring den Oberst in die Klinik!
Yeah, I don't think a clinic is gonna do this point. grayish blue, shrouded in shadows and fog. Having parted ways with the curious gravedigger, the knight continues foundations. Tangled branches wrestle, sharpening her mind into alarm. But as her hand twitches to her sidearm, a small and timid creature hops out.
Nur ein Hase. Wie schön, dass Sie zurückgekehrt sind.
It feels in some way hopeful. If hares can return, perhaps to people, flowers, life. Sound is unmistakable as she questions her.
Was that a gunshot?
She drops low, seeking its source, scanning, placing the sound.
From the safe zone.
Battle honed, senses strained to pick out the detail. The abrupt alert tone startles her upright and out of cover.
No ID. But it has to have come from someone in the Foundation.
He hits the connect button.
Right?
Who are you?
No time to explain, just listen. Colonel Hirschfelder was just assassinated getting into his car right after the parley. The shot went clean through his neck, severed the carotid artery.
The Colonel's dead?
Yeah. But the important thing is that the shot came from the forest, somewhere near your location.
How do you know where I am?
Just take cover. I'll call again when it's safe.
Who on earth are...
The call is cut. Marcia switches the device to silent and tucks it away, stunned.
The Colonel dead. There isn't much hope for the peace talks.
She repeats the message under her breath, mouth dry.
Can't worry about that now. The sniper
Stream
may still be here.
She siphons the shock into willpower. Orders training has taught her how to manipulate her emotions, controlling them right down to the floor of hormones. They've also taught her not to sit and wait.
All I have is this pistol. Still, a bullet is a bullet. I'll just need to get close.
Retrieving her weapon, she weaves tactically, like trunks and jobs that offer her way to Montpellier. Between the brambles and foliage, spies armed figures distant.
Over there.
Who's there?
Evidently, she has been spotted too. And then she slumps downward, and a bullet scrapes a long gash across her metal armor.
Small caliber. 5 of them. 2 with machine pistols. Their uniforms, unclear in origin.
Come out!
A flurry of follow-up shots shred the barking skin, painting her armor with splashes of blood. But she leans on her training, slowing her heart rate to limit her bleeding and maintain focus.
Need to leave one alive. Now, to get a little closer.
Murder time. This one.
Oh, I got it now.
Just let it auto.
Are they the snipers?
There! The white robe! It looks like a medic? She's alone. Take her out!
Never underestimate your enemy, gentlemen.
Taking a just
Murder.
a shift. Close your eyes. Our blood will burn. These sheets on my wings!
War crime. Yeah, they are actually just trying to commit a war crime.
Daniel! Look! He's down, boss!
Actual murder.
I should have known the bitch would be a distraction.
Who made that shot?
Retreat!
Well, I'm just another ship.
Agreed. Though it may come with pain.
Rise and shine!
We do find it really funny how they just censored one curse and then let the other play in full.
I hope
What I'm taking. Yes! I got this.
close
I
your
can
eyes.
do it.
It will all be over soon.
Get out with you! Higher than the bell tower, and even the clouds!
And murdered.
Can I give everyone a ride on my back? I think I can handle it this time.
Like actual murder this time. Your ambushers fall one by one. Marcia peeks out from the cover, unable to identify uniforms.
Black uniforms. Can't tell who they might be. Perhaps the Manus? Never mind. Who is it that helped me? Could you...
While Marcia is pondering this, a few dry leaves land on top of her head.
Cast your eyes up.
Huh?
She looks up to behold a cloaked figure hidden among the branches. The rescuer bails her rifle, heavy caliber, scoped with stink mark, the weapon of a sniper. A dangerous inference is drawn in her mind. Yet Marcia begins tentatively.
Was it you who shot these men? Do you know who they are?
He feels as if the questions are only pebbles lobbed too lightly to the participating
You
stranger.
must have something more to say. Why bother showing yourself otherwise?
Tell me, what is it that the Foundation concerns itself with here?
That's no secret. We're working on a parlay to end this war. But one of the representatives has just been assassinated. These soldiers dressed in black could be our culprits.
No. They were sent forth to protect Hirschfelder, though they tarried too late.
Skill issue.
You know Hirschfelder? Do you have any idea who shot him?
I did.
At least she's honest.
You...
Red smoke stings her eyes, blinding her vision.
Manus Vindictae? No. The Field Marshal will not entertain such a thing. You've simply conjured up some invisible enemy to achieve your goals. We can conclude only this, that our enemy agreeing to this parley was only a ruse, and that the assassination of our colonel was meant to sow fear in our ranks. We will not yield to such a contemptible tactic. They have chosen war, and we will answer in kind.
Emotions. I'm skeptic. I know. I am also a vtuber. I don't exclusively just stream Geometry Dash. Though I do try to, at least sometimes. Line is a bug cut abruptly, leaving no room for negotiation. Confusion and tension ripple through the atmosphere, simmering like a pot ready to boil.
The assassination in Montpellier has been a serious blow to our global efforts. Many nations have withdrawn from our peace talks in response.
Did we lose anyone?
No. Our investigators on the scene confirmed they heard just a single gunshot at a time. We do have a confirmed sighting of the shooter.
Yes, I heard. Yet they didn't fire on her. Which means our shooter isn't likely to be with the Manus.
Since, in the animation I did just my VTuber, or that hopefully people are able to recognize that for me from that. The Chief of Staff nods in agreement, then lays out the situation.
The Hawks have reacted strongly to this incident. They're calling for the Foundation to enter a state of war readiness again. Iron Knight gave quite a speech at our last meeting. It's clear the moderates are wavering over to his side.
And did try peace. The guy got a shot in the head. Vice President set a chess piece on the desk and flicked. It rolls in a slow arc.
True, but there are still things we can do to maintain the balance. We must consider violence our last resort. Send a special unit to Montpey. I need to figure out what really happened.
Razor is on a mission at the Eastern Front. They won't be back in contact for several days. There are 3 squads presently available for deployment. Codenames Metaphor, Almond, and Minerva. But I don't believe any of them are suitable for this mission.
Sir.
We're left with only one option. The newly founded 12.
Convenient.
That's Craeus's team. I'm sure he'd be eager to buff up his resume with this mission. He's eager to prove himself.
Still don't know if I trust him or not.
All the members of the 12 used to work for Craeus at the Visuals Bureau. Their experience could be useful for this mission. Many of the arcane crime cases they cracked involved the Manus.
I understand he's been seen in the company of several prominent Hawks. He even spoke with Erenai several times.
Razor, just one of the few unnamed NPCs.
Are you suggesting his policy leanings could pose a problem?
He showed up twice.
On the contrary, he'll make a fine choice, precisely because his appearance at the front line will calm the Hawk's nerves.
Understood.
Tell Craeus he and his team will set off in 2 hours.
That's certainly a word. Hollow brass tubes stacking in the mountains beyond counting.
Since the first grenade exploded in our trench, we've been dreaming of the moment when the guns fall silent and our commander calls out, "The war is over." The marshals will attend the victory banquet in His Majesty's palace. And the officers will pin shiny medals on their chests. And we...
Out of my way, soldiers! I said make way!
It's called to arms, pass through the winding trenches, passing over veterans slumped against the walls with indifference.
What's wrong?
Major Braun, the battalion commander, storms around the corner, followed by a long line of recruits with heads
Wilhelm,
back.
2nd Company.
Jawohl, Herr Major.
Wilhelm straightens up, the eyes of his Major Braun points to the line of recruits. Their faces blank and strangely full.
You will be in charge of these runs from now on, and I'll need you to choose the pick of this litter to join the stormtroopers.
Jawohl, Major.
The major claps Wilhelm on the shoulder and boldly steps up to a firing position. He clears his throat.
Soldiers! I have some bad news. Half an hour ago in Montpey, At the sight of this so-called parley, our representative, Colonel Hirschfelder, was assassinated by a French sniper.
What?
Helmets swivel. The voices turn in sharp whispers. From sharp whispers, just
How's the
despair.
calm? The devil is he talking about? How could a sniper have made it so far behind our lines?
Shh.
The Major stands above the murmurs.
Soldaten, we can't let our enemies sow fear within our ranks. Let their desperate attack bring us together and give us the strength to destroy them once and for all. They will pay in blood for what they've done.
The mingling of voices turn into an ominous hum with World War I James Sunderland.
Was zum Teufel? I thought this was finally going to end.
I can't. I can't even force myself to care.
With hate and rage, they scheme to destroy our fatherland. But we march against them with strength and cunning of wolves. Will you stand with me, soldiers? Will you stand for the Kaiser and for victory? They're good. You've shown me your steel, soldiers. You are the pride of the fatherland. Victory lies ahead, ready for the taking. Now take up your rifle and get back to your positions.
With his impromptu speech over, drops down from the firing platform and leads a further crate down the line. Second company's new recruits tow bags so heavy, liable to sink into the mud. The company's vests come in close to offer leave.
Ach, Frontischwein, what's that you're holding? You got a fresh tin? Eisencow? Sausages?
Your questions slide off of the recruit, slipping down to the cracks of the boards at their feet. Some glance up from under their oversized helmets, wide eyes locking with.
God, did you see the way they looked at us? It was like there was nothing behind their eyes.
Erich, did you notice? I don't think they understood a word you said.
Shameful.
Erich throws a hand in the air, shaking his head as he walks off. But Wilhelm musters up a sense of obligation as company commander, patting your recruit's helmet enthusiastically.
Come on, boys, follow me. I'll show you to your dugout. Mind the gaps on the duckboards.
Herr Hauptmann, perhaps first we should drill them on keeping their heads down and avoiding artillery? Remember how many comrades we lost in our first days?
Not now. First we need to...
Should probably do that now.
Take cover! Get in there, move!
And murder time.
Greetings.
Just let it auto.
Move! God in Himmel, you're not bulletproof! Watch my hand. I'll signal you where to run. Understood? In Deckung, boys! Come on, don't just stand there. Follow me. Everyone's panicked. Rudolph, give me a hand. We need to get them moving.
Agreed. And taking a peek inside. Our blood will burn. Close
War.
your eyes.
War never changes.
Face the truth. Rotten luck. Just another what I'm just sensing their thoughts.
No, I should probably put Tutu. I'm lost. So she can actually heal. Monica's gonna end up ending herself.
Just another what I'm taking a peek inside. Huh. Very well. These sheets are my wings! Up and at it! Face the truth.
I have a feeling that I'm actually gonna have to
I got this. Close your I can do it.
follow the mechanics of this one.
It's out of you. Have I startled you? Higher than a bell tower,
gonna turn auto.
Rotten luck!
Never mind. Easy video game. Never lose once. Another body slumps to the ground. A shovel bites into the earth beside it. The sound of artillery rumbles through the woods like a distant storm.
It seems peace lies beyond our grasp.
Spoke a Kanye party to brute force mix. He crouches and brushes aside the caked mud. Doesn't notice or pays no soft scrape of metal ascending up. Still remember when Kanye just brute forced insta kill mechanics somehow? His hands still go, then he rises. Fingers wordlessly on the face that greets him.
You don't remember who I am?
Your presence is familiar, but faces and names come slowly. There are so many memories here. It can be difficult to tell what is from what was.
I'll wait a little longer next time.
Marcia turns her eye to a stone monument placed at the base of the hill. A slanted slab laid flat on the ground, edged with carving.
Did you make the cenotaph?
A stranger brought it here. A gift for the dead.
I see. I found your Major's package. Here.
Hands the figure a thin envelope. Along with it, a hand.
A message came for you, I think. From the front. It seems your Major needs you to report back immediately.
Ron unfolds the note.
Jawohl. Soldiers must go where they are ordered.
Another thing. They're sending a new head of security to oversee the safe zone. His name is Kreas, a tall man with red hair. He'll be responsible for investigating the assassination. You can contact him if you need anything. The Foundation has already tightened security on every road to the town. I don't think you'll run into...
She appears once again, a weed soaked at her path.
Any danger on your way back?
Raincloak, rifle, a distinct headpiece. I could never mistake her. Marcia steps forward, only to be blocked by the gravekeeper.
The dead rest here. They have seen enough violence.
You don't know what she did.
A burst of breathy air rushes out from behind clenched teeth. Though she tries to restrain herself, hands climb up to the sidearm at her.
Yeah, you know her.
She brought the cenotaph to honor the dead.
Stranger walks to the wind, standing perfectly still before it, paying no heed. She pulls out a single white from her cloak. Her stone-like skin stands out against the soft petals.
Ihre Haut. Sie sieht so aus, als wäre sie aus Stein. Und dieser Kopfschmuck. Ich glaube, ich habe ihn schon einmal gesehen. Könnte es sein, dass du...
Say it? I don't know how. Then a soft rummage, grumbling, chanting. Even without hearing the words, she understands what it is. Prayer? Usually with this game, I wait until someone says it in text. So I can try to repeat that, but nobody has said it.
La coquille brisée est abandonnée, mettant fin à la pénitence sans fin.
French from there.
Que vos âmes traversent les arches, du sombre vers la paix. Que votre chemin soit libre de l'œil rouge, tandis que vous aspirez au paradis.
The white flowers left at the foot of the stone. He pauses in thought, traces shape. The ritual is over. The mourner turns and guarded eyes.
We meet again, young chevalier.
I'm gonna continue to say that word. Here is spoken. Enemies to lovers, probably. A push for peace. Inside the briefcase lies irrefutable evidence. Possible. The stranger studies Marcia again.
He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city.
Pardon?
Yeah, she isn't playable, at least yet. So I do not trust this game not to just kill her off.
You possess remarkable self-control, a trait seldom seen.
A hint of approval, odd and unspoken, makes Marcia unsure how to react.
My thanks. But I have a question.
As I have one for you.
Why did you kill the Colonel?
Answer me likewise. Why did you protect him?
Marcia gestures toward the slope, row of crude headstones filling the ridge.
But trying to end the war.
And I, as well.
You seem to mourn the dead, but you don't realize how far you've set us back? We were nearing a ceasefire.
Petals from pale flowers tumble in the dry wind. Sentinel leans forward, and they shoot flowers from the cloak.
6 years and the war rages still. Do you think ending bloodshed is as simple as to say, "'Tis done"? Have you any mind of the mission the Foundation pursues here?
We know it won't be simple. Yet each side was open to negotiation. That's why they sent...
The chuckle is right dark.
You placed false hope on Hirschfelder. You invited a wolf into a bed of lambs. You think his death to be the spark of a reignited war. But even if I had stayed my hand from him, your plans would have been for naught. The Manus scheme and the wicked prosper.
Who would have thought?
Manus Vindicte. You know of their plans? Then you're claiming that Hirschfelder was a Manus?
He lets the question linger long enough to... Then the sniper begins.
He is not one of those devils. He is only one tool of many. The
No one
Manus
could have ever
offer the
foreseen
gifts
this.
of Mammon and Asmodeus, greed and destruction. Hirschfelder was tempted by their technologies and became a willing servant in their schemes.
A groan rises up from the horizon, sound of distant artillery drumming, throbbing like the heartbeat of a wounded beast. Raises a second finger.
But others serve them unknowing, affected by an arcane skill which clouds their eyes in red mists, driven to blood and glory as a starving dog is to the hunt.
Her eyes shift to the stiff soldier she knows as Karen.
Your commander, Eberhard Braun, bears that mist.
takes a moment for the words to find some impact. When he speaks again, there seems to be a...
Then will you see that death comes to him, as you did Hirschfeld?
That is not yet certain. I do not kill without purpose.
Aaron does not find the reply, his mask concealing any trace of emotion.
What you just said about the Manus, can you confirm any of it? The Foundation could make use of any intelligence you have. We may be able to save these peace talks, but we will need proof.
All is vain. There is nothing new under the sun. When I told my commander about the Manus, all I received for my effort was scorn. Their eyes were not satisfied with seeing, nor their ears with hearing. Kings and generals yet still turn a blind eye to the suffering. If they had a shred of the light of God within them, they would never have pursued this war. As for the Foundation, that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and what is wanting cannot be numbered. I have no faith in them.
She looks away, pulling her cloak tighter.
That is all I have to say.
Spare him.
Charon speaks, the change in his voice now more acute, more vivid, more personal.
Eberhard Braun, I need you to spare his life.
Neither mercy nor vengeance is mine to give.
It is officially 1920. I wonder at other people's impressions of this war. From what I've seen, there are two contrasting views, though in various forms. One of heroism, and the other, sadness. There is one truth which I have found bridges both of these visions. Despite how cruel it may sound, this war is the prelude of a new era. I have to believe that, because if this death and destruction so unparalleled in history does not herald change, then there is no hope for humanity.
How bleak.
The leader of 12 stands in the streets of Montpellier, looking over a girl whose father was killed. By the time he arrives, don't care what happens in the 1930s. Foundation needs to be really careful not to accidentally mention the Great War as World War I. Only the Foundation remains on the site to guard the ruins of the town.
Blackbird, give me a hand.
As soon as I finish my bread, Beagle.
His team has already begun shoring up the town's defenses. The line pulled back to just a corner of the street.
There are 122 armed personnel available at your disposal, sir. 23 of them are arcanists. I've brought you their profiles.
Takes the personal file from security staff member, eyes shifting toward the makeshift HQ flying the Foundation flag.
Right then. I'll read through these. Now get back to your position. I need eyes on our command post.
Yes, sir.
Staff member walks away. Same moment, a curiously armored field medic approaches.
Marsha, is it?
You recognize me, Mr. Krios?
I read your report on my way here. You're the one that encountered our sniper. Twice now, I hear.
Correct. I have some additional details about my encounters. The first is that I appear to have been followed out into the forest the first time. I was warned on my device just after the shooting.
Never mind that. What about the other thing?
That doesn't concern you? Fine. The other thing is that I have reason to believe our sniper is a gargoyle.
A gargoyle?
There are records of gargoyles participating in this war
They're-
as part of arcane skill response units. They're able to petrify their bodies at will, making them immune to small caliber arms. And I believe they're able to render themselves undetectable.
Sounds as if you've fought them before.
The assumption pierces her more cleanly than any bullet, but she forces the emotion down, giving an answer as truthful as she can bear.
You could say that.
It would go far to explain how she managed to enter Morpay without being noticed. I'll have to ask HQ to send us a counter-arcanum device. She shot the colonel, but then slipped out, leaving our own agents unharmed. We can't be sure of anything, but we can't rule out that she may possess reliable intel about the Manus.
Rushed footsteps interrupt Chaos' thought.
Mr. Caius?
The newcomer's obviously out of place. The sort of well-dressed that usually comes with fame.
I'm Herr Georg Kramer from the Interfactional Committee. I've come on behalf of the Reichstag to start another round of negotiation with the Foundation.
Didn't you get the message? The parley has been cancelled, Herr Kramer. Seems there's no more room for negotiations. My job now is to investigate the possible involvement of Manus Vindictae.
The visitor steps forward, though he lowers his voice. A trace of urgency and excitement leaks.
Precisely what I'm here for, sir. We received a warning from the Foundation that Manus Vindictae has infiltrated our armed forces and is attempting to usurp our rightful authority. I am worried this may be true. I do not intend to lie, sir. Germany lies on the verge of total collapse. Both politically and rationally speaking, we have no reason to continue this war. Yet it seems our army command is out of control. They are determined to drive this war to its bitter end, regardless of the misery and death they are causing. And I have reason to believe the Manus are behind it.
I take it Army Command is not aware of your visit then, Herr Kramer.
The observation is sharp, to the point, and quite obvious. Correct. Perhaps to reassess some authority. Assert some authority, the man arches his shoulders back, adopting an almost regal pose.
I represent the majority of the Reichstag, sir, as well as the office of the Imperial Chancellor. We are united now. All we need is some hard evidence. If it can be proven to His Imperial Majesty and to the Reichskanzler that Army Command has been infiltrated by this Manus cult, I am certain we will have the authority to end this.
So, you're asking me to share the results of my investigation to root out the rotten apples in your army?
I am, sir. We will do everything we can to restart the parley once we take control.
His head bows deep and serious. With a sudden winter wind tosses his hair and collar out of place. He pulls in a deep breath.
And we're willing to reach a ceasefire on certain conditions. I assure you, I'm not just saying this because of my stance. For the sake of my country and its people, this war must be stopped.
Probably have time. One or two more? Probably just one, for the sake of gambling a little. Through the veil, the bullet spares neither the kind nor cruel. All are caught in the same tragic fate.
In the first 3 months, I had no idea who I was fighting, or what lay on the other side of the trenches. It was as if there were a black wall standing between us and our enemy. They could attack at any time. I can't sleep. I don't want to die. I don't want to see their faces. I don't want to know what our enemy looks like. And worst of all, I don't know why.
By the time we can return to the trenches, the most recent bombardment has recently ended. Has already ended. A trench can never really be called calm, with the rattle of the machine guns and the crack of rifles slow and fading to the background. The shelling hasn't changed much. Few new craters to replace this one.
Ach so. You're back, Millman. Tell us, where did you take little Franz?
He lies beneath stone, in a silent wood, and marches no more.
Alfred grunts out a reply. He's standing in Fran's boots, freshly shined.
Huh. I bet Herr Wille you'd take the opportunity to keep walking and never come back. Lucky me.
Where is he?
He's dead. I guess you'll call me Herr Hauptmann now.
Rich casts his eyes to a new crater decorating the trench.
Got a shell. Just like that.
Rich face pales and then rushes red, throbbing veins straining out along his forehead.
Lucky me, and lucky him. That Schweinhund.
He rushes to Charon, grabbing him by the collar.
Und wem soll ich jetzt meinen verdammten Sold geben? Warum bist du überhaupt zurückgekommen? Wir haben schon genug Geister in diesem verdammten Schützengraben.
Rich pulls Charon up and tosses him against the trench wall.
Du schlendest hier einfach durch und holst unsere Brüder. Du begräbst sie. Warum? Warum darfst du zurückkehren? Und sie bleiben tot. Wirst du uns verhöhnen?
Charon slumps but does not fall, making no effort to fight against Erich's strength.
Der Tod verspottet nicht. Und er kann auch nicht aufhören, zurückzukehren. Er ist ebenso machtlos wie jeder andere Soldat, seinen Dienst zu erfüllen. Welches Schicksal uns erwartet, bleibt verborgen. Sein verschlungener Pfad zeigt sich erst, wenn wir ihn betreten. Niemand wählt die Stunde, in der der Tod ihn findet.
Scheiße!
A curse. Flat and empty. Just like that. The fire and fury gone from him. Soldiers walk by, look away and continue their work. 100 pairs of eyes, each of them numb to the chaotic scene.
I just want to keep myself in one piece when my time comes. Better make sure I look good for my funeral, right? Now, off you go.
Sir, there's movement coming from no man's land.
The spotter interrupts their standoff, handing Garrett a French periscope.
What?
Grabs the scope and crouches up too near.
That's just 2 soldiers. Could it be a trench raid?
I don't think so, Herr Hauptmann. Why would they go over the top in broad daylight? Look, they're waving their arms.
Huh? What are they doing? Wait. Their hands are wrapped in bandages.
Is that a problem?
Rich returns the periscope to the spotter.
Keep your eye on them, soldier. I think I know what's going on.
The living walk over dead men's ground.
Deserters, I'll bet. I heard some soldiers used to shoot their own palms so they could be sent back to the rear. But they reward that kind of cowardice with bullets nowadays.
Do they come seeking death or life?
With all the officers keeping their heads low, maybe they decided they don't want to do the punishing themselves. Just kick these poor bastards out of the trench and tell them to walk till they drop.
Golden new memories intertwine in Charon's mind, forming an incomplete but certain thought.
They do not march to us as warriors, but as broken men.
You're right. Pass it down the line. Does anyone here speak French?
Oui, a little. I took some French back in school.
Schnell, schnell! Say something.
Ja, Herr Hauptmann.
The spotter presses his head against the sandbags, trying to project his voice defying salute.
Là-bas! Lâchez vos armes et venez ici. Nous. What?
Verdammt, who the hell shot him?
Skill issue? Voices carry from around the trench line. The Major's face is ashen and stiff.
I killed him.
Goff stammers out the words, lying propped up against the sandbag. Wisps of grey smoke leering out of shaking rifle. His glasses are thick as a church window. Still the best marksman.
It's the other bastard still standing. Are you blind?
But, Herr Major, he surrendered. He dropped his weapon.
It's a trap, you idiot. They have a bomb or some kind of infectious disease. Do you want to keep him, soldier? You going to share your rations with him?
Herr Major, we're supposed to accept all prisoners. There are camps to send them to, or even the safe zone.
He pulls out his pistol and points it at the marksman's chest.
That was an order, soldier. You are to shoot that foreign devil, or I'll send you out to test if their snipers are as spineless as you are.
Major.
Rasping voices ripple down the trench as bodies make way for a figure moving like a charge. Slow motion. Major Braun turns toward the sound.
Carl, what took you so long? Don't you know I could have you shot for dereliction of duty?
Punish the guilty then. But the man that stands alone is innocent. Spare him.
The statement is stunning as it's in its sharpness. Defiance is not a trait Major Braun has come to expect from him.
You are not entitled to challenge my authority, Sergeant.
His war is over. His blood should not water these fields.
The same as his trip to Silent Hill.
Feiglinge!
Major Braun strides forward in a single step.
Verdammt!
Boots thudding against the trench's wooden planks.
You're just like those foreigners, poisoning the hearts of our youth with feckless sentimentality. Your weakness, this fatalism, is a plague spreading through our ranks. That man over there is a threat to our fatherland, yet you plead for his life.
A single unblinking stare sweeps across the gathered soldiers, cowing each man in silence.
I won't let this cowardice ruin our nation. We will keep fighting until no man alive stands against us. Only through their blood and our tireless sacrifice will we grow fearless and retrieve the glory of our birthright.
There is no glory for the dead, Eberhard. Only suffering, guilt, and regret for those that remain. No courage is found in the blood of the innocent. Only stains that can never be washed out.
Unsinn!
I remember you. Major Braun, my old friend, would never say these things. What lies were whispered in your ears by Manus Vindicte?
Shut up! That's slander! Who told you that?
Not no.
Do not slander you, Herr Major.
Explain yourself! Explain all of this!
The man roars. For a second time, Karen is slammed against the trench wall.
Lügen! Manus Vindicte! Was soll das heißen?
These are not your eyes.
Aggressive. Man's fire does not temper, it bursts. Charon reacts too slowly to avoid the pistol. It is smacked across his face. Major Braun's eyes are fixed on the pistol in his hand, anger replaced with a shock. Charon, now wounded, raises his hand to meet his bowed head. Beneath the current, something seems to crack.
Raise your head, Sergeant.
Eberhard.
Do not call me that. I am your superior officer. Verdammt, obey my orders.
It should not have been this way.
He raises his head. The movement is heavy and labored. A hollowed and foreboding presence seems to fill the trench around them.
Gott. Im Himmel. This is not a sight fit for the living, Eberhard. But perhaps you must be reminded.
No, your face! Cover it now!
Do you remember the fear as bombs exploded by our sides? The pain when our brothers moaned out their last breaths? Have you forgotten? Or have you only hardened your heart?
This war is... Sacrifice is necessary for a nation to make progress. Every soldier who has died for the fatherland should feel honored for their sacrifice. You should have been honored, Paul.
Jetzt sprechen wir nicht von Opfer. Der Tod ist keine Ehre. Er kennt kein Ritual, keine Tugend. Er ist Leere und nichts. Der Krieg hat uns den Tod zu sehr zur Gewohnheit gemacht. Du, Eberhard, du hast den Respekt vor dem Leben verloren. Ganz gleich wie dieser Krieg endet.
Stream, hope you're doing well.
Bereits verloren.
Ich bin dein Vorgesetzter. Du willst mich töten? Dann tu es.
Der Tod wird dich nicht retten, mein Freund. Ich hoffe, dass du dich selbst retten kannst.
I'm sure I'll be fine. The other soldiers huddle to the side. Major Braun collapses to the ground. His eyes squirrel and then they go blank, looking up and nowhere at the same time. His face is bone white, stiff as a corpse. Charon kneels over him and closes his eyes, motion all too familiar to those watching.
Scheiße. What the hell just happened?
Rudolph peeks out from the crowd, managing a question both timid and brave.
Is Major Braun dead? Carol, you didn't...
Did you?
Braun stands, deliberately facing away from the crowd, replacing his mask and hood with careful precision.
He will live. We will leave here together. You have command, Erich. Make the right choices. I don't want you to see what lies beneath. Please, look away.
Words bulge at the edge of Elrich's lips, but he swallows them back. While others stand stunned and silent as Karen departs with Major Braun in tow.
All right. Someone grab that deserter. I'll search him. Show's over. Move it, soldiers. That poor sap is still waiting. Ausführung.
That is gonna be the last one we're gonna do today. I am gonna gamble a little. I do have this. A fair amount of pulls. Like 100. Sent to the other world. It's about 30 and I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed. be really funny if I get on the first 10 pull again. Imagine. No, just a 5-star. 3 5-stars. $20. More 5 stars. $30. A lot of 5 stars. No 6. Isn't this like at pity now? 20. Yeah, this is like almost pity. It's 1 by 1.
Hi there. I am hungry.
Should be soon.
Hi, I'm Sputnik 1's twin sister.
Purple. Let's drag this out a little more.
I'm...
It's 5-star. I'm getting really lucky with the 5 stars. I don't need the 5 stars though.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Excuse me. Is this the way to...
Where?
Hello, world.
Where's the 6-star? There it is. Wait, and I'm pretty sure this is guaranteed. Pretty sure Argus was losing 50-50. There she is.
Je vous salue, Timekeeper. Oui, je m'en souviens maintenant. Dans le bureau de grand-mère.
Yes. Do as much as I can. Second. Hello, woman.
Hey, hello there.
A safe distance.
So many character. Yeah, it tends to happen. I have been playing this game since day 1.
Хорошо. I'll go back.
I go here. Then by time. 2023. 10/26. A little over 2 years. It's where...
Oui, je m'en souviens maintenant. Dans le bureau.
Try to get you as high as I can.
I have trudged.
I should have enough resources to the I3. Like,
Party in the sky and on the air.
A safe distance.
I do still need to redo these old replays.
Stars light the way.
Make them so they go by faster.
Bound for a new era. Say hello. Out of light.
4 rounds isn't that bad though.
Stand up. There's one more round.
These These replays are at least 1 year old. Probably more than that.
Not even close to the soldiers. Keep distance once socializing.
Stars light the way.
These replays were probably made in like 1.2.
That's bound for a new era.
1.2 or 1.3.
Come on, stand up. There's one more round.
And insight.
Progress comes hand in hand with iniquity. Now my eyes, grown more discerning, see through their lies, and I shall halt their wicked schemes.
Oh god, do I have... Can I make these? No, I cannot. What am I missing? A lot of biting boxes. Oh, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. What else am I missing here? I don't know what I'm missing. Just do this better way. Get these first. Here. I'm missing a lot. I need a lot more teeth. Do those happen to be in here? They Geometry Dash too? Yes. I'd imagine that's probably where you know me from. Hopefully it's enough for Insight 3.
Je m'en souviens maintenant. Dans le bureau de grand-mère.
It is. So I can just... I'm 7 rounds. I'm gonna do this. Gonna redo this.
Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe.
I'm just gonna turn on auto.
My target.
Why not?
Dalla paura. Non voltarti indietro.
Yeah, that's a little faster.
Waiting to be. I'll show you. It will be over before you feel it. Addio, straniero. You'll see it coming. Addio, straniero.
A little faster.
I bring you victory, as promised.
Use one of those. Have to do this twice.
Liberata dal fratello. You see it coming. Liberato dalla paura. Addio, straniero. You see it addio, straniero.
Che la morte ti dia la pace che cercavi.
Once more. Wrong button. Yeah, that's enough. I only need 90.
It will be over before you feel it.
And then I'll do resonance as much as I can. I'm not gonna farm resources right now.
You see it coming.
I'm probably gonna run out.
I bring you victory, as promised.
And inside.
I have trudged through the depths of hell and returned.
Such a dash. Probably not. They don't really accept friend requests on Geometry Dash. Just press this button. Yeah, I'm almost out. Almost out of resonant stuff. Don't. I need teeth. I'm out of teeth. I'm just gonna. It's been 2 hours, so I will be ending stream here. I might stream Geometry Dash before I finish this. Or I might not. Something, I'm still not good at outros. Oh yeah, Sumi.